guys who come over to Amsterdam, most are coming from the UK. They are very relaxed and it's very social, and like all the others are coming, and you see that unless it's just a small group of Germans who are coming over, and the group of Germans who come over, they also want to have fun and are relaxed and very social and everything. And in Berlin, it's nothing to do with politics or whatever. It's just they're different. You have a group who are into politics, but you also have a group who just are. It's like drugs, sex, and rock and roll, and that's it.
Yes. European. I think in the UK it's more of it's not as serious. I think especially the Germans take it a little bit more seriously in their approach to how you define a skinhead.
I do, funny enough, we had this conversation the other day there, and there was a couple of things I hadn't thought about, but I do agree with this conversation. One was Italian tend to be more political than the rest of us. And that surprised me, because I always expected Germans to be. But I find that although Germans are more politically aware than British people. But what I find really strange is that 2 or 3 of my German skinhead friends emulate the English skinhead look as if it was an English thing, you know, from a Caribbean route coming right through into Europe, you know. And I had a conversation with somebody the other day, we were talking about all these things, and one of the people in the group said that the skinhead movement originated in Germany, and that was his perception of it, even though he was a gay skinhead himself. So it's really quite strange.
Yes, you do notice some differences. Depending on where people are from, I find maybe it's an innate prejudice of mine, maybe not. But I think that, certainly some European people have said they appreciate that a lot of English guys, or probably British guys, seem a lot more relaxed and to take the whole thing a lot less seriously.
The English skinheads are very friendly, but you can't be direct to them. You can't say what you think about them, because then they run away. The Dutch skinheads are very horny and very sleazy. The German skinheads are looking very horny, but everything has to be imperfect. If someone is wearing the wrong boots, you're not a skinhead. I don't know about the Belgian, but I know the French are very hard. They like to kick and stomp and beat and everything like that. So there is some difference.
So I wouldn't say that every gay skinhead in Europe is the same. Yeah? You always carry your cultural identity and your cultural development and your history with you. Yeah? And even in the political and in the segment, in the more sexual part.
Even though it began here in the UK, they seem to take it more seriously there. And it's not, I think more so there, they use it as a way of life for whatever reason.
You get a lot of American imitators of the skinhead movement, and you can tell right away, and it's something indefinable, you can tell something right away, whether it's an American rather than a European skinhead. Or a Canadian one, by the way, because I got a friend who's right up to me calling them American.
If you look at worldwide, there's the European skinheads look the same, shave their head, do not wear a moustache or beard or whatever. And I've been to the States, and there it's completely different.
That would change the way they think of what skinhead meant back in the late 60s and early 70s. But they would see they were not a bunch of racist thugs that go about kicking old ladies. We kick shit out of one another, but that's for purely sexual reasons. But I would like them to see that, yeah, we're just the same as anybody else. We choose to look differently. I think it's smart as fuck, myself. I think it's a hell of a lot smarter than walking about the town in a shell suit. So yeah, I'd like them to leave that cinema thinking, fuck, they're real people, they're no racists, they're just another part of society who we don't need to fear.
Yes, they shouldn't be afraid to talk to skinheads, especially if they meet a skinhead, to ask him the questions whatever they want. And if they don't meet a skinhead during the normal day they are living, they should stop a Gay Skinhead Week and ask the people there whatever they want. And I'm sure most of the skinheads are happy to answer the questions. And this will help more than have always some rumors in the brain and work with the rumors. It's much more helpful to ask questions and get the direct information.
When the people leave the cinema, they should keep in their mind that gay skinheads are just very friendly people, very normal people, sticking out, having have a different way of life, what they do to friends and how they present themselves. But also, a gay skinhead is a gay, and he is not condemning another gay person. So a gay person shouldn't condemn a gay skinhead. And maybe, but I don't know the other persons you interviewed, but I think most people think the same thing as me. I hope.
And they should realize that if you want to talk about politics, that politics is an issue in every kind of scene, and it's nothing to do only with skinheads. And that if they open their eyes and look around them, they will see more and more people who have the same ideas as themselves, and they will see that also the skinheads have the same ideas as them.
Yes, let me tell you why I was willing during that interview from the first time you told me you are doing it. Yeah, because I'm doing it because I want that people look a little bit more closer before they judge, and I hope that even if I can imagine that in your documentary will being said things which I don't totally agree to, that people get a bit more differentiated look on a gay skinhead.
Oh, it's true that all gay skinheads are fabulous in bed.